All right, Raider Nation. What's going on is that Jayden Daniels' agent, Ron Butler, retweeted a video where Mike Florio was talking about why would the Washington Commanders bring in, four of the five top quarterback prospects all together at the same time. And I feel like this is like a really actual disrespectful move, and it looks like that's what Jayden Daniels' agent believes too. He put the emoji, right, when he retweeted this video. And that just happened today, right? And the interesting thing to me is that why would Jayden Daniels' agent retweet something like that the day after the 2-day visit with all four of those quarterbacks, Jayden Daniels, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, and Michael Penix Jr., all being in the building with the Commanders at the same time? What I feel is that they feel disrespected. Now, this is not the first time that there's been some kind of speculation of disrespect when it comes to Jayden Daniels and Washington Commanders GM Adam Peters. A while back, there's an article that went out about some text messages that apparently when Jayden Daniels was with Arizona State, Brandon Ayuk had introduced him to general manager Adam Peters, and at that time he was with the San Francisco 49ers. And what Adam Peters told Jayden Daniels was that his skill set was not going to translate to the NFL level, and he saw him as being a fifth-round prospect at best. Now, there hasn't been an official report where Jayden Daniels confirmed this or any of that, but there's that speculation of that Jayden Daniels doesn't like Adam Peters because he felt disrespected by him. Now, what we've had is that Jayden Daniels has been the clear-cut number 2 quarterback prospect in this year's draft, and everybody's been saying it. And then what you don't have is the Commanders making that be known and just solidifying, hey, we're not moving on from the number 2 pick. Hey, Jayden Daniels is our guy. They haven't been saying any of that. Instead, what they did was they brought in Jayden Daniels, J.J. McCarthy, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., all at the same time, to see how they interact with each other and things like that. And what I feel is that that's just disrespectful, right? Because what they're telling him is that they're not sold on him. Not only are they communicating that they're not sold on him, but they're looking at like, hey, are they going to take Drake May at number 2? Are they going to go ahead and, maybe they brought in Michael Penix Jr. and J.J. McCarthy because they're considering maybe they're going to trade back, right? And another report just came out where I guess what the Commanders said was that they see very little scenarios where they're going to trade out from number 2, and they feel very comfortable choosing a quarterback with the number 2 pick. So since they said that, maybe even just a couple hours after Jayden Daniels' agent retweeted, this video with the emoji signaling that there's some kind of disrespect going on there, or, why are they doing this, right? And I really think that this is signaling that the Commanders, I don't think they're going to take Jayden Daniels. I really honestly don't, right? And I just put out another video that was talking about that the New England Patriots are, they're open for business, right? They are looking to move on from that number 3 pick. So if we already are getting like signals or rumblings saying, Commanders aren't sold on Jayden Daniels, or, maybe, there's some leaked information that happens, and the Patriots are saying, hey, we're looking to move on from this pick, we might see in the next couple of days that there's a trade that happens for that number 3 pick with the Patriots. Now, I'm hoping that this is the case, but I could be wrong, right? This could all just be smoke, and it could just be a bunch of, you know how it is, man. It's draft season, it's lying season, it's smoke season. There's all this stuff that keeps going out, and, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for us to have really solid answers right now, right? It could also be that we don't see any kind of trades get made until draft day, right? Which is in 7 days, because honestly, at that point, they get to drive up the price. Now, I could see a scenario where the New England Patriots say, hey, look, we're kind of wanting to hold on to this until the draft. And then a team, whether it's us, maybe it's the Vikings, that say, well, I'll throw in an extra whatever for you to sell it to me now. And at that point, they might just go ahead and move on from the pick. Now, I know for me, if I were Jayden Daniels, I'd be sitting in a position where I already felt disrespected by this guy. And then, we coming up 7 days until the draft, and then I get invited for a top 30 visit with all these other quarterback prospects, and it's like I have to compete for your attention. It's like, this is a franchise that, for years and years and years, they've been a failing franchise. They're under new ownership. They're all these new moving pieces, and there's not really a whole lot that tells Jayden Daniels, or any quarterback prospect for that matter, that this is going to be a successful situation, right? And so for me, I'd be really, really insulted, right? And this makes me think, like, man, like there was a job that I got offered a while back, right? And it was more money and it was good hours, and like I almost jumped on it. And what it came down to is that program didn't have the stability that I felt that I needed in order to succeed, right? And I didn't end up taking the job, and guess what? I just heard that job is not going to get refunded, right? And so it's like, man, I'm really, really grateful that I didn't take that position. And so it could be, that Jayden Daniels doesn't have a choice, right? And when they put out this article saying that they're really comfortable with choosing a quarterback at number 2, it could be that they are saying they're going to take Jayden Daniels. And it could be that Jayden Daniels' agent retweeting that video was kind of like, that's weird, because they just told us that they're going to take our guy, right? That could be the case. And I think in the next coming days, we're really going to see, there's going to be some leaks. There's going to be some rumors. There's going to be some stuff swirling around, I'm sure. And I don't think that we're going to have to wait until draft day to really get a good picture of what this might look like. So, let me know your guys' opinions on this. Is this smoke about, them disrespecting Jayden Daniels and him not wanting to be there, or maybe they don't want him? Or is this more about that they felt like Jayden Daniels' agent felt like Mike Florio was just kind of blowing smoke because things are actually going really well? Let me know down in the comments. Please hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys on the next one.